On this particular problem, we are going to use elimination, and it is set up to eliminate the x value. So you can see that it has the same value of 3. One is positive and one is negative. So in that case, you're going to add so that we can eliminate the x. So the negative 3 plus the 3x will cancel out or eliminate. So go ahead and write the problem down. This is the term we're going to eliminate. So, and again, we are adding. So you're deciding if you're going to add or subtract when you're determining which variable to eliminate. So negative 3x plus 3x cancels out. Here we'll do the math for combining like terms. So 4x plus a negative 6y is a negative 2y, and that is set equal to 30. Then we're going to continue to solve for y. So divide side by negative 2. So y equals negative 15. Now, I'm going to substitute negative 15 into one of my original equations. It doesn't matter where I substitute it, and I'm going to solve for x. So I'm going to substitute it into the bottom one. So I'm going to leave it as 3x. And then I'm going to have a negative 6 times a negative 15, because that's what we solved for and got as our y value. And that is still set equal to 8. So still set equal to 8. Okay, and we're going to do the math there. So negative 6 times a negative 15 is 90. So we're going to have 3x minus 90 equals 18. Again, I'm solving for x this time, so I'm going to subtract 90 from each side. So when you subtract 90 from each side, oh yes, that's going to be a positive. So subtract 90 from each side. Okay, so we're going to have 3x is now set equal to a negative 72. We're going to divide each side by 3, so the value for x equals negative 24. Okay, so our ordered pair, our solution is located at negative 24, negative 15. So that would be our solution for this. On this particular problem, we're going to have to multiply first. So you can see that there's not the same number in front of either x or y. So I'm going to choose to eliminate y. So my goal is going to be able to get a 15 for x and for y. So that number I want to be a 15 so I can eliminate. So this top equation, I'm going to multiply times 5. The bottom, now you're going to multiply by a different number. You don't have to multiply by the same number. The bottom equation, I'm going to multiply each term times 3 so that I can get a 15. And one will be a positive 15 and one will be a negative 15. So go ahead and try this. So go ahead and multiply the top equation by 5, and you will have 20x plus 15y. And you multiply each term, and then 8 times 5 is 4. The bottom equation, I'm going to multiply each term times 3. So that first term of 3x, so 3 times 3 is 9x. And then I'll have a minus 15y. And the after the equal sign, the negative 23 times 3 is a negative 16. Okay? So this is the term I'm going to eliminate. And I'm eliminating that one because it has 15 in front. When one is positive and one is negative, you are going to add to yourself. So I'm going to add each term to its like term. So 20 plus 9 is 29x. This middle term eliminates. And 40 plus negative 69 is a negative 20. To solve for x, I'm going to divide each side by 29. So x equals negative 1. So x equals negative 1. Then you can substitute in negative 1 into either of the equations. I'm going to substitute into the top equation. So I'm going to take 4 times negative 1. And I'm going back to my original equation. I could have used one of these equivalent equations. I'm just going back to the original one. 4x plus 3y equals 8. So I'm substituting x equals negative 1. So 4 times negative 1 plus 3y equals 8. So 4 times negative 1 is a negative 4 plus 3y equals 8. Then we are going to continue to solve. So go ahead and add 4 to each side. So add 4 to each side. And bring down the 3y. So 3y equals 12. divide each side by 3, so y equals 4. So the solution there is located at -1, 4. So that will be where these two lines cross. If you substitute in -1, 4 into the original equations, it will make both of them